sweet girl. Okay, everybody, just a couple of weeks from now, you could possibly start seeing more money in your paycheck. The GOP tax reform bill that President Trump signed into law officially went into effect on January 1st. The new guidelines mean lower taxes for most Americans. So we have Keith Springer. He's president of Springer Financial Advisors. He is here to break down all of this information for us. Keith actually is one of Sacramento's leading financial advisors, and he focuses on retirement planning, even hosts his very own weekly retirement radio show that you see right there. And so Keith joins us right now. Keith, I need to know, because as mentioned, tax reform is clearly on everybody's mind, especially in the way of retirement. And that's not all either. There's something else.
Well, people have two things to worry about now. Not only a whole new tax bill and tax laws, but this crazy stock market, which is confusing a lot of people.
Yeah, okay, so let's dive into stocks first.
Okay.
Okay, so explain why we need to be on top of that.
Well, there's a lot of questions right now. People think because it's making new highs or because every day it seems a new high, something must be wrong. Everybody's waiting for the next shoe to drop. What I want to stress is bull markets don't die from old age. There's a very good reason why the market keeps going up, why stocks keep going up, and people tend to forget about it. So the number one thing is earnings. Corporate earnings are phenomenal. All the stimulus and quantitative easing the Federal Reserve did years ago seems to have worked. We don't want to admit it, but it does seem that way. The second thing that I really like out there is the economy. We're seeing not only the U.S. economy, but global economies. They're calling it a synchronized global recovery, where the whole world is sort of growing now, and this doesn't happen very often. So it's kind of exciting. And there's no inflation to go with it. So we're having growth without inflation. There's a little indicator that I follow that tells me when the economy might start to drop ahead of time, and that's when banks stop lending money or pull back. That happens way before a recession starts. It happens way before a crash or stocks start to go down, and I'm not seeing that. Banks continue to be very strong in this market. They want to continue to lend money. So there's a lot of good news. People are very excited, and they should be. But we have to remember, stocks, just like trees, don't grow to the sky.
No.
And you have to have a plan. And too many people are complacent. They're in that buy and hold mode, or what I like to call buy and hope, right? Hope's not an investment strategy. You've got to have a tactical portfolio. Your money should be managed. You want to be managed by a right retirement advisor, a qualified person who's a retirement advisor that's going to manage your money to get the best returns, but with the least risk possible. I can't stress that enough. You can't be buy and hold or buy and hope. You've got to be tactical, and that's how we manage money for our clients. So every minute of every day, we're looking, hey, if we need to make a change, we'll change it on the spot. We're not going to wait till the end of the day or the end of the week or the end of the month or rebalance once a quarter. It needs to be tactical, and I can't stress that enough. To protect everybody, especially when you're retired.
Oh, absolutely.
Or close to it. It's very, very different.
Okay, so that's stocks.
Yep.
Then also on everyone's mind for retirement are the taxes, the tax reform. I mean, I hear that as early as February, we might be having less money taken out of our paychecks, which means more take home, but then what does that mean for retirement?
It tells people and everyone, you need to have a forward-looking tax strategy. Tax rates are going down for most people, but not for everybody.
No.
Capital gains rates are going to be changing. Income taxes are going to be changing. What it really comes down to is most people don't do what's necessary. Everybody wants to do the fun stuff and invest in the market. Everybody, what's the next Apple?
What's exciting?
Yeah.
Right?
But that's not how you really make money. There's three legs of the investment retirement stool. One is do the planning, create a retirement income analysis, seeing how much money you'll need. Forward-looking tax strategies. I can't stress that enough. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. You've got to have a forward-looking tax strategy, which is part of this. Retirement income analysis, customized analysis. You have to know how to change your portfolio as well as your tax strategies going forward. We've got to remember, CPAs, they're rearview mirror. They only do your taxes in the rearview mirror and tell you what you owe. A retirement advisor looks forward to tries to create those opportunities. Should you convert some of your IRA to a Roth now or when you're retired? When are you going to be in the lowest tax bracket? People don't realize you have more control over your taxes in retirement than at any other point in your life. So there's a lot of flexibility for people. It's not just investing. So the first leg is the planning. The second leg is the investment platform. The third leg is asset protection. Too many people, we have something called Wealth Guard, which protects people's portfolios based on the highest point their portfolio reaches, locks in gains, keeps them from ever getting crushed from the market. Too many people forget all that stuff. People just throw money at the market.
So let's be clear, though. Who do people need to contact to make sure they have that tax plan, to make sure that they know that they're managing their stocks properly for retirement?
You've got to work with your retirement advisor, someone who's a true financial advisor, financial planner, or a retirement advisor, which is what we do for our clients. it has to have a retirement master plan, which includes a forward-looking tax strategy. I can't stress that enough. You've got to have a plan for your investments, for your taxes, because the rules are changing. Taxes are changing drastically. So many new things are coming down the pike, and you've got to plan ahead of time, not just in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, and it's very crucial right now that you make sure that you have a roadmap, right?
Absolutely critical.
Okay, and then you have a special offer because you can help our viewers.
We do. It's for 10 people. It's absolutely free for a retirement income analysis. It includes this forward-looking tax strategy. It's really designed for people who are retired or people who are close to retirement, who have a nest egg that they want to protect, maybe someone selling their business or rolling over a 401k into an IRA. They really benefit the most.
Okay, and how do they reach you?
They can email us. They look online at keithspringer.com. They can call at 916-925-8900. That's really the way to do it, and take advantage of it. We don't get a chance to do that very often. So for 10 people, it's absolutely free as long as they qualify.
Wonderful. Keith, thank you so much.
My pleasure. I love
Greatly
doing this.
appreciate
Thank
the
you.
insight.
This segment was paid for by Springer Financial Advisors.
If you've been